Hey guys, welcome to W&L Review, and as you can see, I'm by myself once again. This is another movie that I watched that my daughter could have watched it with me, probably. However, I ended up watching it by myself, and the movie is called The Guilty. Really, really good movie. It's a 2021 movie. It is rated R. It stars 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 Jake Gyllenhaal, Riley Keough, I think is how you say his name. I'm not sure. Ethan Hawke, Paul Dano, Peter Sarsgaard, and Bill Burr. And for those of you who don't know and never have seen the movie, let me tell you about it. So the movie is this guy. He's a 911 operator. Actually, he's a demoted police officer who got in trouble, so he's been demoted to be a 911 operator for a little while. Anyway, that is played by Jake Gyllenhaal. And he's minding his own P's and Q's and everything, getting phone calls, like 911 operators do. And this one phone call comes in and it changes everything. The 911 call comes in and it's this girl who is claiming that she has been kidnapped. And so she is needing help, and he's asking her for, well, who is it that kidnapped you? Do you know where you're at? Can you see any signs or any landmarks or anything like this? And it's very intense, and she hangs up. And he's like, trying to get other people in the 911 dispatch area to look at this case, to look at this and, follow after this car. She describes the car, what color and everything, but doesn't have a license plate number. And all his coworkers are like, if you don't have a license plate number, we can't do anything. He's like, yeah, I know. And he is just, he's also struggling at the same time because he's dealing with a lot of stuff from why he was demoted. This he gets another phone call from the same person a little bit later, and he's trying to ask this woman more questions, and then it comes out that it's her husband who has kidnapped her, and he's like, well, has he hurt you? Has he done anything? He's asking these kind of questions, and she's giving vague answers, but she does tell him something about her children. And so he finds out that she has 2 children and that they have been left at home alone. So he, quick thinking, calls the home phone, and the little girl answers the phone, and she proceeds to say, well, my parents aren't here. And he says, do you have your mommy's number or your daddy's number that I can call them? And I can give you my mom's. And so he gets the woman's number, and he calls back and she doesn't answer, and it's this push and pull kind of thing through the whole movie, and you find out like probably 45 minutes in that the two children that are at the home, one of them has been hurt severely, and so this this guy, Jake Gyllenhaal's character, and I'm sorry I can't remember his name right now. I think it was Joe. That's what it was. Joe. Joe sends his, somebody says, hey, can you do a welfare check on these two kids, make sure they're okay? And his coworker goes and checks on the kids, only to find that the little baby boy was severely hurt. And of course, the guy is like beside himself because he's just what he's seen. And in the meantime, Joe gets the father's cell phone number, and he starts trying to call the dad's cell phone, and he's like, why are you doing this? Why have you taken your wife? Why are you doing it? Did you know that your kids are scared? Did you know that your little girl is home? I had to do this. I have to. And there's really, it was kind of vague, like what happened, why, and what was going on, And then a little bit longer into the movie, you find out that the woman had made it seem as if it was her husband that harmed the little boy. And instead, it was actually her. And then you find out, this movie is one of those ones that you just kind of going, wait a minute. There's nothing you cannot actually see. It's all in your head. It's all in visual. Like, you're all visualizing this. Because this guy from 911, he's only hearing what's on the phone. So you're feeling what he's feeling, and it's intense like that. Anyway, find out that it's actually her that did this. And the reason is because she thought that he had snakes on him, and she was trying to get the snakes off of her little boy. And the reason that she thought he had snakes is because she has mental illness. And it's very sad, and this is why the husband, father, the children's father, was taking her. He was taking her to the mental hospital, and she didn't want to go. And, she thought he was kidnapping her to do harm. And it's just really absolutely wrenching, very wrenching. Anyway, at one point, Joe is talking to, I forget the girl's name that she played in the movie. Anyway, he's talking to her, and he says, please, because she's on the bridge and she's wanting to jump. She's like, it'll be better off this way. And he's like, no, I can't lose you too. And, come to find out, he had accidentally, his probation, that he was on probation or demoted, was because he had accidentally shot a person. And the person, I don't know whether they didn't really go into whether the person died or whether the person was just really severely injured or what. However, it really played hard on him, on his psyche. And this whole up-down roller coaster ride, and it's very intense. I would say, like I said, if you are somebody that gets that kind of stuff is very emotional for you, and somebody with mental illness, may not be a movie for you to watch. then again, it may be so that maybe you might be more understanding of what they might go through. But I definitely would be, if I were you, watch it before you put your children in front of it, because it does have a bunch of language, and there's no like visual, like, other than Joe's character sitting at the um, computer screen or sitting in different areas of the 911 building. But other than that, you don't see anything else, really. Um, but I would definitely watch it before you had your teenager watch it with you. Um, and anyway, I think that's all I have for this movie. Um, if you guys know, what is another movie that Jake Gyllenhaal played in that was kind of a spooky ooky kind of movie? Kind of a, you know, kind of different. Spooky, kind of scary-ish, I guess you could say. And if you know, leave a comment and leave it in the comments down below. And with that, guys, I will see you later. And I want to say thank you to all of our subscribers, the ones that have been here from the beginning and the ones that are brand new. Thank you so much for joining our channel, and thank you for Marion, also known as Life Unboxed, and that Nate guy on YouTube. With their support and their kindness that they have shown to our channel, I am very thankful. My daughter and I both are very thankful for them. And with that, I will say we'll see you next time. Take care.